Hello, neurology students. In this video, we should talk about one of the important cells of the human body, the neuron. First, you guys may be asking me, Efe, why do you claim that this is the most important cell of the human body? Give me reasons. Well, I am saying that this is the most important cell in the human body it's because the neuron cell is supposed to send a message to the brain or send a message from the brain and into the muscles so they can move. So but in this video, we should talk about the anatomy of a neuron. And first, anatomy is a smart term for like the parts of like something involving biology. Also, I want you guys to write down like the facts I'm talking about the anatomy of a neuron. So you guys could remember. You guys could just pause the video and write it down. Okay. So I shall label this so you guys could know. Right here on these pointy things are called dendrites. Dendrites are really important. It's their job to receive a message, from a muscle or from the brain and then to the muscle so it can move. So then the dendrite gets the message. Okay, so the message is traveling from the dendrite into the soma. Okay, soma is also known as the cell body. The soma's job is to check if a message is loud enough. But so say that if the message is loud enough, it is loud enough. So then it travels through the axon. Okay, so this entire thing is the axon. And so right here, when the message is traveling, you're realizing that there is these round green things. You guys may be asking me, Efe, what are those? So those are myelin sheets. Myelin sheets, it's their job to protect the message so it doesn't leak out. So I'm gonna write it down here. Myelin sheet. Okay. So the message travels. So the message generator travels through the sympathetic terminal. Sympathetic terminal. And the sympathetic terminal, its job is to create these is to release these chemicals named neurotransmitters. First, I shall talk about what neurotransmitters are, but first I shall tell you guys how neurotransmitters are released. You guys may be asking, oh, maybe because when the message travels to the sympathetic terminal, they will know that they should release the neurotransmitters. No, you're wrong. Well, so right here, so like as I said, that the soma's job is to check if the message is loud enough. If it is loud enough, it will send the message. But also in right here in this space right here, the axon hillock, it will also release action potential. So then the action potential will travel all the way to the sympathetic terminal, releasing the neurotransmitter chemicals. And now I should tell you guys what are neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are a chemical, obviously I told you guys that, but neurotransmitters, they tell another neuron that it's their job to carry the message. So then the next neuron will know that it's their job to carry the message. Okay. So now we talked about the anatomy of neurons. Now let's move on to another topic. Let's talk about operant conditioning. The neurons is neuroanatomy. Now we're talking about neurophysiology, which is operant conditioning. So let me say this. Say that your father, okay. Say that he tells you to go upstairs and read a couple of books because you have a writing test tomorrow. And so then if you listen to your father, you will go upstairs, you will study for this test. so then say that you read this book over and over again, revise the pages. So then when the test happens, you will know everything. It will seem so simple to you. So then when you get the score for your test, you get A plus. Okay, so then you get an A plus. Good for you. So then your father, because you listen to your father that you should study for this test, your father will then give you something like a gift, or which is known as an award. So that's operant conditioning. It's teaching you. It's a teaching of something, and that like, if you do something, if you listen to someone, you get rewarded for it. And so I'm gonna write it down here so you guys could write it. Okay, so that's one part of operant conditioning. So you guys could pause. And write this down. So let's say that you didn't listen to your father. Okay. So then, so your father also tells you to study for this test, but then later, you don't listen to him. You then decided to go upstairs and watch some Netflix, and when the test happens, you actually get a F minus. So which then later your father will be mad at you, telling you, why did you do this? Why did you do this? It's so simple. Just go upstairs and study. So then you tell your father that you've been watching Netflix instead of studying. So then knowing that you got an F minus, and especially for a test that's really important for your grade, your father will give you a punishment. And your punishment for not studying. So that's operant conditioning. It is teaching something that if someone tells you to do something, later then you'll get rewarded for it, or if you didn't do that a specific thing, you will get punished for it. So guys, I hope you liked this video. See you later. Bye.